Hello everybody, and welcome back. Last time, after returning to the surface, we learned that Dr. Armond managed to steal the Fume Stone and is currently using it to power the floating fortress. And he also kidnapped Erika and or Karen. This time, we're going to explore the fortress and hopefully rescue them both. Now, we are actually starting out in the Rokusho version, and I do have a reason for that, and that will become more apparent later. Also, technically we can use the mini S-wheel inside here, but there's no real point to it because there are no random fights inside the fortress, at least right now. Though there are a ton of scripted fights, as we are about to see. You cannot go beyond here. Yeah, get ready to fight the same 3 Medabots a couple of times. So I'm going to skip this and I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. I said you cannot go beyond here. So, even then we can... Welcome back. I said you cannot go beyond here. So he says, but we can actually move on. So before the next fight, I want to rearrange a few parts. So for most of the battles inside here, the battlefields are wilderness and desert, so you may want to equip any air-type parts. And don't worry, I don't think any of the Medabots here, aside from maybe one, actually have anti-air weaponry. So you should be fine. Let's actually see if I can get some better legs for Rokusho. If not, I'll just use Dreamer, they have decent propulsion. Alright. Yeah, we get the same line of dialogue. And the same fight. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Yeah. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. How unusual for a human to come here. This is a greenhouse. We raise fruits and vegetables here. The doctor cannot eat carrots. It's a shame too, they are really good for you. Did you know you can use a sour lemon to create batteries? And we got a lemon. Is this a factory? I wonder what they're making. Let's explore a bit. It's dangerous, so don't touch the machines. It would be terrible if you got caught in one of them. We got a few oil cans here. It's an oil can. Dr. Medabots Special is written on it. Is this an oil factory? This oil is the basic ingredient in all of our lunches. Humans can eat it, but I don't think they'll like it. You guys get lunch? Even Medabots get hungry. Just talking about hungry makes me hungry. I'm so hungry. Isn't it time for lunch yet? So, this oil can actually contains a Timbet. A male Timbet. So with that I believe we have, yeah, all 9 Timbets. And this guy right here. This is the reason why I wanted to start this part of the video playing the Rokusho version. Hey, you got something good. What? You mean this deluxe oil? Hey, you wanna trade it for something that I have? Sure. Alright. We lost the oil, and we got anti-Skyer. So that is the head part for land brachio. So yeah, deluxe oil has one other use aside from making Erika angry. So yeah, that's the only reason why I wanted to start this with Rokusho. Ah, it's a human! Ah, it really is a human! He's got a Metawatch! You're right, I wonder what kind of Medabots he has. Anything like me, I wonder? What? You guys act like you have never seen a human before. Get away from him at once. Yes, Mr. Harvey? Sorry, but it's so unusual to see any humans around here. I'm at a loss for words. Sorry for not introducing myself. I am Harvey. Dr. Medabots put me in charge of these Medabots. The doctor even named me. It's a pretty good name, don't you think? And you are? Iggy. That's a great name too. There's nothing here, but you're welcome to take a look around. Well, alright, let's do just that. You're pretty unusual. How about it? Want to roll battle with us? I didn't really want to, but whatever. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. It's very refreshing to fight with a person every now and then. Alright, so I think all the other ones actually challenge you as well, so I'm going to ignore that for now. Also, you can see these gates here. We can go through them. Alright. So here we have a massive room full of Earth-type Medabots. Before we talk to this one right here, I want to check out the computer here. Is this Dr. Armand's computer? Let's try booting her up. The top 10 music idols? How to catch girls? Dr. Armand. Yep. Alright. So, we want to talk to this one right here. It's almost Medabot lunchtime. One kind of oil for each Medabot. Okay everyone, let's all show our appreciation to Dr. Medabots. A toast to Dr. Medabots. To Dr. Medabots. Could it be? Do you want some oil too? If so, go to the oil factory and get it yourself. If you get permission from Harvey in the square, you can get some. I don't really care about oil, but I'm really at a loss for clues now. I should go back to that Medabot in charge of everyone. Harvey, I think? And then ask more questions. Yeah, let's do that. Harvey, I wanted to ask you something. Yes, Iggy, what is it? Actually... What is it now? It's the warning. What's going on, guys? If I don't go... What? Go? Where? Iggy, please, wait here. The ground below is dangerous right now. And also, don't talk to any other Medabots here in Field. Harvey, are you okay? You don't look well. It's for your sake. Harvey! Right, so, what happens if we try to chase after Harvey? Humans cannot pass beyond this point. Please go back. Humans cannot pass beyond this point. Please go back. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot. And he also told us not to talk to any of the Earth-type Medabots. So our only choice to progress is through this door right here. I don't think he'll be waking up soon. Unfortunately this guy is in the way. So what happens if we talk to, let's say, this guy? What in the world is everyone doing? Gah! Yeah, all of the Earth-type Medabots in this room, save for one, have gone berserk. So we have to take all of them out. And only then we can actually progress. So I'm going to skip this fight and then just going to quickly go through the room. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. What's happening? So yeah, I mentioned that all of them except for one have gone berserk. This one is actually sane. Everyone's become strange. What should I do? You're still sane, right? Can you tell me what's happening? I don't know. I skipped my cleaning duties this morning. I made up for it by missing lunch. Then the alarm rings and everyone just loses their minds. I wonder if he means the oil. He didn't drink the oil. Since he was the only one who... Yeah, we get it. He didn't drink the oil. I wonder if there was something in the oil everyone drank. Yeah, it was the oil. So, none of these guys actually have any particularly interesting line of dialogue, so I'm just going to go through this as quickly as possible. And I'm going to be silent through most of it. Alright, I believe that was the last one. This one should be awake by now. So noisy. Yep, and it's the same fight. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. I must go down to the ground. Was this all caused by the oil? If that's the case, then Dr. Armon must have put something in the oil. A bit reiterative, Iki, but yeah. Gah! I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Alright, so you may have noticed something about the Medabots in this room. They function different than the other ones. They pretty much work the same as Pokemon trainers. If you're in their line of sight, or even though that one is actually looking the other way, they will challenge you immediately. Luckily, we don't have to fight all of them. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Alright, so we want to head up these stairs next. The few Medabots were quite furious and very violent before. I wonder if Karen is still okay. I need to get to her. Wait for me, Karen, and I'm coming for you too, Dr. Armon. Phew. This gigantic floating fortress is being levitated by only one tiny little filmstone. Don't you think it's amazing? This is the power of the ancients. No, even better than that. The technology taken from space itself. I'm not quite sure I understand, but why do you have to bring me here? I do have a reason for bringing you here. I have something to do with both you and Iki. You're the bait to catch my prey with. Then, once I have him, I'll pound him until he's meta-mash. Why do you want to do such terrible things to Iki? What is that for? Besides that, how are you going to get Iki to come all the way here? Don't ask so many questions at once. Fine, I'll tell you. First, the answer to question number 1. Iki has interfered in my plans time and time again, playing the role of a hero and thwarting my ambitions. The answer to question number 2 is about my biggest goal in the world. I will build the biggest, strongest Metabot in the world to show that I am a better scientist than Akibara. Once that is done, then all the cute girls in the world will be mine. Finally, Iki will definitely come. Dr. Aki is pulling his strings. Of course, Dr. Aki will send him here. How else can he try and defeat me? So, are you scared now? I can't think that something that would cause so many people to be troubled is a good thing. What? Please stop it! Silence! Silence, I say! I can't stand children. You'll be eating those words after I have created the strongest Metabot the world has ever seen. Then everyone will fear and respect me. Only I know how to remove the limiter. What is that? What will you remove? Children who don't know of the existence of the limiter cannot possibly realize the true potential of Medabots. They are more than mere children's toys. Medabots. Alright, so that was a neat cutscene. Though I actually want to quickly switch over to the Metabee version because that plays out a bit differently with Erika. So I'm going to switch over to that one and I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Yeah, so this line is pretty much the same. Wait for me, Erika, and I'm coming for you too, Dr. Armand. Yep. Don't ask me what I think. Is that the reason that you had to bring me all the way here? Just what are you thinking? Why are you attacking Iki? Just what are you planning? More importantly, how are you going to get Iki to come all the way here? I can't believe you! You caused all this trouble and inconvenienced everyone for such a lame goal? You're also the one behind all the incidents, right? Think of all the suffering you're causing! Limiter? So yeah, and you can see the difference in personality between Erika and Karen. Erika is far more combative. But yeah, also if you fail the side quests, then as I mentioned, he will kidnap both of them. And there's a little funny line where he says that he's sure that he's going to come rescue, but he doesn't know exactly which one. Almost like the game saying, look, you messed up both side quests, so I don't know which girl you were going for, but so we kidnapped both of them. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Anyway, let's continue on playing through the Metabee version. Grrr! Alright, so Sonic Tank and Mega Fund, nothing new here, so I'm going to skip this and I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Cool, we got a new part. Alright, let's keep going. Yep, the same fight. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so this fight is actually slightly different. As you can see, we have a third Medabot, and it's actually a new one. Alright, so I think I'm going to keep the same team as always. Alright, so the new Medabot, Dig Mode. It's a rather interesting one. So the head part has Conceal, nothing new, but both arms have the Break Form ability, which is a new one. It pretty much removes all kind of traps, so it can be rather useful. Aside from that, it is a tank type Medabot, and it has the Unicorn medal, meaning that it has access to Life Drain, Status Restore, and maybe Useless. So yeah, even though it can use Conceal, it will very rarely actually avoid any attacks. So I think I'm just going to charge the Metaforce with Metabee and deal any damage I can with Noctobat, and then I think it can't remove anti-attack trap, so I'm going to see if that works. So I'm going to speed this up and I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. So that fight just now was rather long. Well, get ready, we have to do it 2 more times. Though I'm going to skip this one. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Alright, 1 more to go. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Huh. The defense is pretty tight around here. That means Dr. Armor must be around here somewhere. And we are not done. At the very least, we don't have to fight Digmole. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Let's quickly get the chest here. So you got Hat Trick. That is the head part for relays. So if you didn't have any shot trap parts, now you do. And here we are. I found you, Doctor. So, you finally come. I was getting tired of waiting. Iki! You're an adult. You're supposed to know right from wrong. You're a child, and you're supposed to be seen and not heard. Just one of Dr. Aki's pawns. Don't talk about Dr. Aki like that. Alright, so we have a new fight against Dr. Armon, and in this case he actually has a new Metabot. So for this fight I think this setup should work. Alright, so the new Metabot, Robo Emperor. This is a rather unique one. So the head part, it has the gravity ability, and the arms have bomb and optic. However, Death Blast and Death Beam, despite being gravity and optic, have chain damage. In fact, Robo Emperor is one of 2 Medabots in the whole game that can deal optic and gravity attacks with chain damage, and that makes him rather dangerous. However, Death Beam is insanely slow, as you can see. A value of 30 for charge is atrocious. Aside from that, the leg parts, funnily called Spaghetti, are multi-legged, and it has the Bear Metal, meaning that it has access to Gravity Form, Absorb Gravity, and maybe Leg Crash. So, in case you're thinking about getting the full set, unfortunately you only get to fight Robo Emperor a total of 3 times, and the third fight is entirely optional. If I were to recommend any parts, it would be either Death Blast or Death Bomb. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So, for this fight, I think I'm going to maybe charge the Mana Force with Metabee, set up a few traps, mostly to weaken the Robo Emperor and deal any damage as I can with Noctobot. So I'm going to speed this up and I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Alright, so I'm still missing a Sorin part in the Metabee version and a Bayonet part in the Rokusho version, so I might redo this fight off screen. But for now we got Spaghetti. I'll teach you to respect your elders. Harvey, come! Harvey, what's wrong? Ha ha ha. Harvey, is that boy one of your friends? Harvey says he doesn't know you. Harvey! Surrender quietly. Alright, so we have yet one more new fight. So for this fight, I'm going to, as always, use Metabee, Noctobat, and Femjet. And we do have one new enemy. So, Propolis. This is what I assume. This is who I assume Harvey looks like. It is a purely movement-based Metabot. It has bug in the head as well as both arms, and it is an air-type Metabot. You only get to fight Propolis once, so you can never get the full set. If I were to recommend any part, it would have to be Stinger, because of the chain damage. Aside from that, it has the Snake Metal, meaning that it has access to movement, cancel movement, and maybe Unbreakable Will. So yeah, I'm going to be mostly maybe dealing some damage with Metabee, but it should be Noctobat and Femjet that actually finish up the fight, and we'll try to ignore the Crimson Kings. I'm going to speed this up and I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back, and that was rather quick. Cool, we got a Crimson King part. Harvey, hang on! Oh, Iki, is that you? He hasn't changed yet. I have to increase the oil dosage. Just what did you put in that oil? It's just a little experiment of mine. My very special oil loosens up the limiter, which is attached to metals. When the warning signal goes off, the limiter is broken. Limiter? What in the world is that? I'm not gonna tell you. Right now, the ground below is blanketed by my cute little flying Medabots. Look how they form a sea of light. If you think you can stop them, give it your best shot. The doctor vanished. Alright, so let's actually talk to Erica quickly. Erica, thank goodness you're safe. It may sound a little rude, but why did this have to happen to me of all people? I'm sorry, Erica. It's all my fault that you... That may be so, but you did come for me after all, Iki. You came flying into the sky, just to save me. Of course, if something were to happen to you... Happen to me? Yeah, like I said. Anyway, I have to chase after Dr. Armon right away. Alright, so let's quickly switch over to the Rokusho version and see what Karen has to say. I'll see you guys in a moment. Welcome back. Good, you're safe, Karen. Iki, I'm so happy. Karen, don't cry. I'm so sorry, Karen. I didn't do enough. It's all my fault that you... It's not your fault. I'm so happy that you came for me, Iki. I'm sorry for crying. But, Karen, if anything happened to you, I... Never mind what I said. I gotta go after Dr. Armond. Alright. So I think that's enough for now. We explored a decent chunk of the Flying Fortress and we confronted Dr. Armond. And we managed to save the girls. Next time, we'll chase after him. See you guys then.